Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel, Lexquisite Life, where we learn to live our lives exquisitely, one plan at a time, y'all. We hopping right into our meal planner. We kind of messed up on our eating last week, so we coming back strong. And we are using Marabou Designs by Brandy Brown. We're using a mix of her classic mini and big size. They all have the same stickers, they're just in different sizes. So I kind of picked and pulled what I wanted based off of the idea that I had for this spread. So these those butterfly / dragonfly sticker were actually one big sticker that I ended up cutting in half and then cutting into triangles just so that I could spread that sticker out across the page. So I have two washi's that I'm going to be using. One is this dark blue washi, and then there is a turquoise or lighter washi that I'm going to be using to cover up the gray row headers. And the blue is dark enough where that it's not going to peek through. You can see the words a little bit, but it's not big enough to cause any real trouble. And so I'm just sticking that washi down. And as usual, I have pre-pulled some stickers. Don't necessarily know how I'm going to make them all work, but I am pre-pulling them. And I also took my Shakira Jelly Roll pen, and I just scribbled out lightly the words lunch and I think that's snack. Yeah, lunch and snack. I just scribbled those out lightly because I know that you were going to be able to, if I do use the white out, I knew that you would be able to see one white glob going across it. So I just scratched it out lightly so that it wouldn't have any defined edges. And so I'm putting this banner strip that came out of the big, and it says set goals and crush them. I'm just, adding some decor in the corners. This planner is like 99.99% functional. So any decor that I do, I like to keep in mind that I want to keep open space and keep it functional for me to be able to use it in the way in which I intend on using it. So I'm just going ahead and I'm decorating the corners. And to be honest, I haven't fully decided how I'm going to use these two bottom sections, but I've been decorating them every week, so I'm not going to stop now. And then I just put another little dragonfly in the corner of that goal square, and that's where I am going to put my goals for the week. This is where I had a little bit of a dilemma, y'all. I pulled these stickers that are header stickers. They say brunch, lunch, dinner, and yum yum. So I don't have a breakfast sticker, so I figured I'd use the brunch for breakfast, and then a lunch, obviously, for lunch. And then the yum yum sticker I'm using for snack, and dinner for dinner. So I decided where the blue washi is, I won't be able to see the headers that I put. So I'm just tearing that washi back a bit. And then I was like, ooh, I could put that on that little corner. That's cute. Yep. No washi goes wasted. Or I try not to waste the washi, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and lay those down. And on this side of the page, I actually messed up. I usually don't put dinner third. I usually put dinner last because I usually have a snack before I leave work, which is before I eat dinner. I reserve dinner for at home. And I'm just putting that triangle up there in the corner to give it some decor. Lately, my this is not fitness. My meal planner spreads have been really blah. So I'm trying to find ways to incorporate a little bit more decor without giving up the function. So now we're going to reverse the washi. We're going to put the light blue where the dark blue was, and so forth and so on. I laid that one on a little crooked. Had to straighten that out a little taste. Just a little bit. And honestly, I have been struggling with trying to figure out how to use the Marabou Designs sticker books because they're so, a nice way to put it? So eclectic. Like, there's so many spreads that you can do out of this book. And it's so much color, and it's a little hard for me. Because y'all know I usually stay within the same color tone. So I'm trying to branch out a little bit and trying. But God ain't through with me yet, y'all. So I'm putting these little dragonfly and butterfly stickers down. And that's what really pulls all the colors together, is these butterflies and dragonflies. So I'm just adding those all over that bottom section, kind of mimicking what I did on the other page, just flip-flopping it a taste. And now I am out of frame. What was I doing out of frame? I think I might have been fixing that washi or something. Girl, I don't know what I was doing. I have no idea. Yeah, I think I was fixing the washi or something. So now, oh, I was putting that triangle on. That's what I was doing out of frame. And it was a struggle because I did not cut those straight at all. I thought I did, but it was a lie. So now I'm going to go ahead and put our headers down. And I love putting headers down like in opposite areas because it truly makes your eyes dance about the page. And I like that. I like it a lot. And this is when I noticed that I put the headers on the other page wrong. And I was like, I'm about to go back and fix that. But we got our yum yum. About to throw this lunch down. And I'm kind of using my tweezers to help me rip this washi. This washi I got off of Amazon maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. It's been a hot minute. But at that time, I didn't even know what I was doing with the washi, so I'm just now starting to dip my toe in the washi waters. You know, I'm not a pro at it like some planner girls. Some planner girls, they got that washi thing down. And I ain't at that point yet, y'all. I'm trying, but it's taking me just a little longer. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get this triangle in this corner, and I spend way too much time trying to figure it out. And I ended up tearing up that little corner of the triangle too. So I was like, oh, but then you can't really see it and it looks sloppy. I don't like stuff to look sloppy. So then I was like, okay, let me take this back up. Let me try to see how I can put this down and slowly sliding out of frame again. Okay. I ended up putting that down, and then I'm just cutting off this little corner at the bottom that was going to go into the snack box. And it's also the corner that I tore up trying to lift that sticker up and put it back down 50 times. So now I think we're about time to... Oh, I'm using a ripped off piece of washi right under January. And then I'm going to put review because this is usually where I put my fasting hour or my eating hours, the opposite of my fasting hour, my eating hours. And I usually put my caloric intake for the day. But before I finish off my sidebar, I got these checklist stickers out of the mini. And I'm just going to spread those about the page just to bring in an extra pop of color and, you know, give it some something. Some something, because what it had, it just needed some more of. And I'm trying to balance out the colors, make sure all the warm colors aren't in one area, and make sure all the cool tones aren't in another. And then I was trying as much as possible not to have like a diagonal going on, but it kind of ends up happening anyway, but it's okay. It's all right. We're working it out. And I actually like those checklists there. It brought some kind of something to the spread because it was a little blah. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was a little blah. Now I'm adding in some decor. Just adding in some of those butterflies all over. I'm using some of the bigger ones as well as some of the smaller ones. And I'm trying not to repeat butterflies and dragonflies too much around the spread. You know, you only have so many stickers to choose from. So I understand there's going to be some areas where you're going to be copying. But I'm trying as much as possible to put some differentiation in there. You know, make it look cute or whatever. I was really excited about using. I don't know what it is. This week I've kind of been into the insects. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea. But I have been. So I'm like, wait a second, where I'm put? Okay, I'm gonna put it up there. And for a while, I thought about putting like dotted swirls behind the insects to show like their flight path. But then I ended up being, if I do that now, I may reduce the amount of writing space that I have. And when I do write on this planner, I pretty much almost fill up every box. Especially when it comes to breakfast, y'all. Breakfast, I eat a whole bunch of stuff. But it's a whole bunch of little stuff. Like a yogurt, a string cheese, an apple. And then I usually have like, I have a granola bar. And then I usually have some kind of something else to go with it. And I'm just looking to make sure there isn't anything I missed. Plus, I was trying to see if there was anything that I could use on my sidebar. But I just went with my first mind, which was to use these flag stickers that are actually on the very first page. And then I was like, okay, which way am I going to use them? Because I'm going to need at least 7 of these in order to get everything out. And so now I'm just like, let me go ahead and just pull all these now, instead of dealing with this book opening and closing 55 times. So I was trying to space them 4 dots apart, but I ended up running out of room, so I had to go back and pick them up and move them to where they're just 3 dots apart. So basically 2 lines apart instead of 3. And that gave me just enough space and a little extra at the bottom to give me some separation in between my side list and what I have going on for my caloric intake and my eating hours. I want to eventually get my eating hours down to where I'm not eating my first. I can do it on the days that I don't work. It's just so hard on the days that I work because I wake up so early. So I was trying not to, right now I'm doing good. I haven't been eating before 8. Most days 8:30 actually, when I really think about it. But I'm trying to get it to a point where maybe I don't eat my first meal till about 10. But if I do that, that kind of throws my whole schedule off. And I want to keep my work schedule while it is. So maybe on the days that I'm off, I'll fast for longer hours. Maybe that's something I'll look into. But thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.